Welcome to this new video about Forza Horizon 6, where I'm bringing you some gameplay with Bugatti, with Maybach, with Alpina. In short, with a whole bunch of cars that normally aren't in the base game. Indeed, today I'm going to show you a whole bunch of cars that have been added to Forza Horizon 6, not officially by the game developers, but by modders. Understand that this isn't really official content. It's content made by other players and then shared for free in the game. If you want to install mods, I'll pin a comment under this video with a link to my tutorial on where to download, install, and play them in Forza Horizon 6. In any case, all the mods I'm going to show you today come from the Forza Mods Discord server, and they're all completely free, so you can try them all out yourself. And we'll start with a pretty cool mod that lets you drive the latest generation Audi RS3 Sportback. Because actually, in Horizon 6, the developers added the latest generation RS3. But they didn't include the Sportback, they put in the sedan version, the one with the small trunk, which looks more like a family car than a sports car. Thanks to this mod, you can actually get the RS3 Sportback version in Forza Horizon 6. Right away, it looks a lot better, and instantly, it's much more aggressive. The mod is very high quality, it's customizable, you can repaint it, and its physics are completely normal. By that, I mean you'll get the same performance as with the RS3 sedan. Anyway, what's also pretty cool is the little illuminated Quattro Cross logo on the small front bumper, and also the fact that this Sportback version of the RS3 is slightly modernized because, in the game, they gave us the 2020 version. Here, it's the 2023 version with slightly different headlights and slightly different grills as well, and I think that's super cool. I'll show you another Audi, then don't worry. We'll move on to brands like Bugatti, Maybach, and Alpina. Still, this mod is pretty nice because it lets you drive the latest generation Audi RS5, the one that just came out in 2026. We have a complete mod that's functional both on the outside and inside, and it's even compatible with some customization parts in the game's menu, specifically parts from the ABT brand. And what's really cool is that, in my opinion, to have this car officially in Forza Horizon 6, we'll probably have to wait several years, maybe 2028 or 2029, because there's always a delay. There's always several years between when a car comes out in real life and when Forza Horizon 6 is allowed to have it in the game. So, that's actually pretty nice. By the way, let me know what you think about this kind of video, like a presentation of unofficial content. I have to admit it's something I really enjoy doing, testing mods, because sometimes they let you play with cars that aren't originally in the game. And I know there are also some people who are sometimes a bit surprised that it's not official content being shown in the video. Let me know if you want us to continue, and feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it. Alright, next, a bit of gameplay with a car that's been highly anticipated and requested for years. In Forza, the Mercedes CLS 63 AMG, so it's worth wondering why the developers never wanted to add it to the game, even though it's been one of the most requested things since, at least, let's say, Forza Horizon 4. CLS 63, available on Forza Horizon 6. It's a mod that's more of an exterior mod than an interior one. Well, the interior works too. You have the interior of a CLS 63, except that the mod is still a work in progress. So, there are some things that don't work super well yet, like the gauges. Well, at least there's an animation, you can see it on the gauge. On the central screen, you can see the outline. You can also see the speedometer, which is animated with the old Mercedes gauges. Except that it doesn't work quite right. Here, it's in mirror mode. There are things that are backwards when they're supposed to be the right way around. It's a known issue with this mod, and the person developing it is aware of it. They're going to try to fix it, but that's how it is. In the meantime, if you're looking to drive a CLS 63 in Forza Horizon 6, it's possible. And there are actually quite a few pretty cool detailed features. For example, you have the ambient lighting inside the car. You know, the little red LEDs that light up. That's something you don't always get on the base cars, even the modern cars in Forza Horizon 6. So that's actually pretty nice. Next, I'll show you a pretty cool mod that lets you turn the 2014 Golf R into a real Golf GTI. Clubsport option. That's actually pretty cool. So it's a car that's completely transformed. It will replace all the R badges with GTI badges. It will also modify the front bumper, so it has the specific GTI red line that extends into the headlights. But it will also totally transform the interior of the car with the design, specifically, of the GTI Clubsport, with the distinctive rear roll bars, since the interior isn't the same as in the standard Golf R. If you've driven the standard Golf R, you know it's different. Here, we have an interior that's completely inspired by the Golf GTI, and it's even customizable. That means if you take this car and go to the Paint tab here, then you press the X button, X on your controller to access the Body Color 2 and Body Color 3 options. You can actually change the colors of the car's interior when you see that a mod offers this option like that. Even if here, it doesn't offer to replace leather with Alcantara or anything else. But when you see that you can change the interior color with a little mod like this, you wonder how, in 2026, it's possible that the base game developed by the developers, who still have a big budget, doesn't have this feature, and who still have limitless possibilities in the game, not restricted by its offerings. You kind of wonder how they still can't manage to offer that. Anyway, this mod is really cool. I think it's super nice to have a Golf GTI instead of always having Golf Rs on the cars. So, this is one of my favorite mods that I'm going to show you here. I've had this one for a little while, and I was actually waiting to have several cars, to show you in a video so I could talk to you about them. There's a mod that lets you replace the base X6 in the game with a BMW X7, which is actually a model that we don't have at all in the game by default. But on top of that, it's added in a very specific version, which is an Alpina version. Alpina, which now belongs to BMW, but originally, it's a customizer specialized in BMWs. They don't necessarily make much more powerful versions, but mainly versions that are a bit classier. It's kind of, I think, maybe the equivalent of Brabus for BMW. So here we have a complete version of the Alpina XB7, with the interior and exterior totally reworked, with special little rims here too, with the little Alpina logo. What's great is we have a functional interior. It's the same here. I ask you to keep an open mind, especially since Forza Horizon 6's Season 4 update was released. The mod is a little bit buggy inside. The creator of the mod knows about it. And, he's gonna fix it. I'll actually show you during the editing of this video what the interior of this car is supposed to look like once it's properly modded. As we wait for the bug in the mod and the Forza Horizon 6 update to be fixed, I can still show you some of the vehicle's interior. Everything here has also been redone. So yes, there are bugs, as I just explained. Some things aren't meant to be transparent, yet they are. But what's cool is that we have a completely redone interior. With the Alpina XB7 on the little central screen, we have the Alpina gauges, we have the Alpina steering wheel, and here too, we have the little ambient lights, which you'll be able to customize in the game. Not while driving though, but by going to the paint shop. That's also because it's not the seats that you'll be able to color with the paint shop, but you'll be able to choose what color you want for the little lines inside the car. And that's honestly pretty cool. And to finish, the Bugatti. Indeed, we can now drive the Bugatti in Forza Horizon 6. So, this must be the Veyron Super Sport thanks to the modding system. So here too, we have a model that's quite well done. The exterior is actually pretty detailed, even with the little spoiler that will lift up. And on the inside, it's not fully functional yet. So this is a work in progress. That means, well, the hands on the steering wheel aren't supposed to be floating in the air like that. And we're also supposed to have working gauges, with the traditional Bugatti gauges, featuring the big old-fashioned needles. These are little things that are being finished by the person who's making the mod. In any case, while we're waiting for it to be completely finished, she still shared her work with us, so that we can play with Bugattis on Forza Horizon 6 ourselves, while we're waiting for it to be officially added. There's only one thing I won't be able to show you in this video after all. It's the Maybach. Maybe you've heard me say several times in this video that I was going to show you a Maybach. Because of the Season 4 update, the Maybach mod I wanted to show you just doesn't work anymore. Well, it works, but it really doesn't work well enough for it to be interesting to show you any gameplay. It's one thing when just the interior is a bit buggy or something, that's fine, but this time, the mod is really super weird. So, I don't know, I'll show you some images during the editing of this video. These are from the official Forza Mod server and preview what to expect if you download this mod, which will be debugged. The creator knows there's been a bug since Season 4. Soon, we'll be able to drive an S-Class Maybach in Forza Horizon 6, which is pretty cool. I have several new mods for this Forza Horizon 6 video, and even more to show you. This time, I really focused on the cars, but in another video that will be released I think next week, I'll show you other mods, since there are many things you can modify in Forza Horizon, like cameras, software, and extra tools that let you do interesting things. I'll show you all that in the next video. Subscribe and follow me on Twitch for live streams. If you have Prime, supporting my Twitch channel is appreciated, and of course, also use my instant gaming link, which will be below this video. It lets you buy your games cheaper than elsewhere while supporting my channel. See you very soon for a new video. Bye.